Hey there everyone, good morning to each and every single one of you. My name is Rabbit and welcome to episode number 50 of Let's Play Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. As you can see, we are back in these weird ruins-like area where I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of legendary piece of equipment here. We had made it back to Railed, which is Chesney's hometown, and our mom immediately shared with us this insider information that she had that somewhere on this weird little isolated island, she might have given us the name of it, but honestly, I couldn't tell you what it is right now. But she basically told us that we could probably borrow a boat from the elder or one of the leaders of Railed, hop on it, float on down, and rummage through for the ultimate prize. But she didn't say quite what it is, just that it's a sword. So I'm not sure what we're getting ourselves into, but it's gonna be interesting. I think that much we do know for sure. But alrighty, let's go ahead and kickstart everything. I need to decide, do I really want to be using break all? So I had mentioned at the end of our last episode, we did end up letting go of Peppy, which was quite painful because that cost me 8,000 gold to only have him for essentially just one episode. But we did bring Chen back, which may or may not be a horrific decision due to the fact that he has neither magic that he can pull from, nor does he have a whole lot of equipment. So it's gonna be rough. He's got a combat cloak, and that's all he's got. We're just gonna try it, see how it goes. I told you guys that I wanted to be fair and test out everyone at least once, so that's what we're fucking doing. And I don't know why I switched to focusing the other needle, but this is what I mean when I say I clearly cannot talk and loosely strategize. Not that I think strategy is really needed here, but you guys should know how it works with me. I can either tell you a story or I can make sure I'm making mindful choices. It's always one or the other, but never really both. Maybe someday. Probably not. But let's see what's in here. Another S-Sweat. We got a few of them in our last episode. We got one as a random drop following defeating 2 Flame Dawns, and then there was one that was just kind of sitting on someone's shelf in Railed, and we promptly swiped that bad boy off the shelf without any regrets. So let's go ahead and grab this one and plop it right back on Chesney, and he gets 17 points increased to his max HP. But all right, I see another chest over there and a door. I'm curious if I'll be able to open it or if this is going to be a problem. You never really know. But let's see here. We'll start out with the tried and true. We love L-Storm. I'm not loving Hawk's spells. One of the reasons I had opted to get rid of Peppy was because I felt the spells he had were kind of underwhelming, and I don't know, he wasn't really doing it for me. And I was thinking of adding Mouth back to our party, but that was when I saw Chen just kind of sitting there all by himself, and I realized, you know what, it's time, Chen. Come and join us. It'll be a brief encounter, but it should be rewarding, I'm hoping. Oh my god. Okay, let's not get too excited about that. I'm going to see. It's possible that if I just use his hands, he'll do more damage. Oh my god, you guys, this is this is not what I was wanting to have happen. And okay, what am I doing? The power robe? What the hell is this gonna do? Let's put this on Chen. Maybe this will make him more powerful. Let's just try his right hand, I guess. You guys, you're seeing it here first. I almost feel like Chen might be a troll. Well, okay, so it does bring up his power, so it's possible he's gonna kick some ass right now. But if he doesn't, oh, okay, so actually, he does a decent amount of damage. Now, how much of that came from the buff that he just got from Hawk, I can't really say. I don't have anything to compare it to. I think that's the first time we've seen him really do anything offensive. Well, with the exception of using that, was it a cloak or a belt or whatever? Okay, so maybe he's not total trash, but he is underwhelming, I think. And I feel like it was a good decision for me to leave him in the beginning, but we'll keep him along while we're here. Okay, this is totally random and has nothing to do with Paladin's Quest or really video game. Oh, it won't open. It's shut tight. Way to throw this here to taunt me, game. I guess we have to go northward. I'm guessing once we get a key, that will open that door, and from there we'll move into this section that should have this sword or whatever legendary weapon. Or I'm assuming it's legendary. Maybe I should stop calling it that because I don't believe our mom alluded to the fact that it's legendary so much as she just referenced it's powerful. But I don't really remember. It is possible that it is going to be, I guess it wouldn't be Gabnid's sword because Gabnid was a magician. We already lost all of Cormu's shit, and Cormu, it seems like, was more of the warrior type. Sophie obviously was kind of a spiritualist magician, or maybe she wasn't. I don't know. I'm assuming she was based on the equipment that we have on Medea. Well, but Medea now has blades, so maybe Sophie was a warrior as well, maybe just in between what Gabnid as the true magician and what Cormu as a weapons master was. I don't know. I'm guessing she just was somewhere in between. Woohoo, more levels around. But yeah, so I'm not sure. Oh, and there we go. There's the key that I was just kind of rambling about that I assumed would be somewhere up here. But I guess I don't know what weapon then we'll really find here because it more than likely isn't going to be a sword. Because Cormu had a sword. I guess Sophie had whatever the hell Medea has equipped right now. Some sort of blades. And Gabnid would have had a wand. And I don't think Chesney's going to use a wand. But maybe he will. Either way, we found gravity boots, I think is what those are. Let's see if we can hand those over to Chesney. We've got Cosmo MT. You've got your wind sword. Looking good. Whatever RFT stands for. But a shield. Cosmo cloak. And we do see gravity boots right there at the bottom. Let's check the stats. 93, 74, 81. Oh, baby. Look at that attack increase, y'all. No jokes about it. This is an upgrade in every single sense of the word. Each stat does see an increase, but I'm really impressed with the attack going up. So woohoo, Chesney was struggling for a little while when we initially lost all of Cormu's shit. So I'm happy that the game is showing him a little bit of love and giving him some nice items. You guys, the fact that Chen can do no AoE damage is making having him along quite an ordeal. I don't know if I can even keep him the entire time we're here. I'm gonna desperately try to keep him along, but no fucking promises. What do you mean it won't open? I have the key. Come on. Come on, door. Why won't you just auto-sense that I've got this? But here it is. We stick it in, and it opens up. No pause on that statement. All right, friends, let's descend even deeper and see what we can find here. And oh, I was starting to tell you guys. Okay, after this fight, I got a text from my friend, and I cannot wait to share some of this with you. This girl is so wild, you guys. So I knew her back when Andrew and I lived in Colorado. Oh my gosh, this was now 3... I think I met her actually 4 years ago. Andrew and I were in Colorado for 3 years, but I'll get to that in a second. We got a PHTCN? What? I don't even know. Now they're really just reaching with these abbreviations. Like, what even is this? PHTCN? Maybe photon cannon? You guys, do you see how this game, it makes it to where the more you play it, you eventually begin to piece together some of the weird ass abbreviations. I feel like that's what that has to stand for. Now, whether this is an appropriate upgrade for Chesney, I don't know if I really want to use this. I kind of like the wind sword, and I like the defense that comes with the shield he also has. Unless Medea can equip it, and I don't think she'd be able to. No, she can't. All right, and it looks like it is a sword. It's not like little blades or a dagger or whatever that I was referencing with what Sophie used. It is an actual sword, but she does not have the ability to use this photon cannon. I am so impressed with myself for even piecing together that that's more than likely what that stands for. But okay. Unless, is that the weapon that my mom was talking about? I surely hope not, because I'm going to be exceedingly disappointed if that's the case. Well, let's take a peek inside and see what this is. It is a TDR SA. If you guys could see my face, I'm just shaking my head. I have no idea what the hell this could even possibly stand for. No clue whatsoever, but I'm guessing this is the sword his mom was talking about. Maybe it's some sort of saber? But TDR. What would TDR even stand for? When you think about it, PHTCN, it makes sense as photon cannon. I have no idea what TDR would be. That is just so wild. They really, what were they doing? Okay, we'll keep the shield. Yeah, I'm guessing that the photon cannon actually would take both of your hands and you would not have the opportunity to have a shield in the, whichever one you didn't equip the photon cannon to, or a single-handed weapon. Okay, we should be good otherwise, my friends. So there we go. Chesney, I cannot wait to see exactly what he's got, going on in battle. So we'll actually stay together in our next fight so you guys can see the effect. And maybe I should do that as well for the actual photon cannon just so that you can see what it does. But for now, we're not going to worry too much about... Wait a minute. I clicked it and it didn't make me choose. Is this going to attack everybody? I wonder... Maybe it is legendary. I don't know what TDR stands for, though. Maybe it's an abbreviation of someone important's name? Lots of questions, you guys, but not enough answers to all of them that I've got. Perhaps there will be, though. I shouldn't throw the game under the bus. There's still plenty of time for them to explain a lot more of what is going on. But what I was starting to tell you guys a couple cuts ago and a couple fights ago, I had gotten a text, and actually a series of texts from one of my girlfriends from when I lived in Colorado. We stayed in touch. We've known each other now for about 4 years. And we'll just call her Courtney. That'll just make the story easier. Not that I guess it's really much of a story. She is losing her mind and is so excited for WoW Vanilla or WoW Classic to come out. And she's one of those girls that I just absolutely love her. I always felt like I was a little bit more animated about my passion with video games. And oh shit, I did not even pay attention to what this TDR thing even does. Because I was so busy telling my story and looking at my phone. While talking to you guys. Oh, it summons a bunch of lightning bolts. That's fucking crazy. That is so crazy. Oh, I don't know. Well, whatever. We'll just stick it out. I'm not sure what I clicked with Chesney, but we're going to use it anyway. So anyway, I always have felt like myself as well as my sister, we've always been a little bit more eccentric and I would say enthusiastic about video games than some of our other friends. Like, I would say for me specifically, yeah, everyone got levels, woohoo, great day. I would say I've had a variety of personalities with friends who are gamers. I'm trying to think of like an easy way of describing this to you guys. You guys, I feel like the light bulb just went off. Do you know what I think TDR stands for? Probably thunder. Because we're summoning a bunch of bolts of lightning, it's probably a thunder saber. I mean, there's no way to really know what the SA, I guess, stands for. It could be a myriad of things, but oh my gosh, this game, it makes you fucking hunker down and think about it. Oh my goodness. But okay, the real reason that I'm kind of bringing you guys back at a random point here before everyone is healed up is I did want to show you that I got a Cosmo boot drop from that last encounter. So very exciting stuff. My team is on the verge of collapse. Oh my gosh, that fight was a little rough. Mostly Hawk, I think, took a few fists to the face. But okay, anyway, variety of gamer personalities, at least in the friends that I've had. I'm sure many of you, maybe some of your gamer friends are like some of these that I've experienced, or maybe they're nothing like these personalities I've experienced. So I would say that most of the folks that I've gotten to know, they're either, and I shouldn't say either because that, leads you to believe that there's only like 2 or 3 types, and motherfucker, I forgot you could get into fights on the sea. But I feel like the types that I've met, they are potentially just more kind of shy and quiet, maybe a little socially awkward. They don't really talk a whole lot, or when they do, it's very brief, the things that they really have to say or that they end up offering up to you. I've also had gamer friends that are more, I would say, like try hard, where they are more of the competitive gamers, so they're huge shit talkers, and I would say they're quite social, but it's mostly with gamers, but in their real personal life, maybe they're not as gregarious. as I would describe maybe like myself or my friend Courtney that I'm going to be talking to you about. The reason why I guess I'm outlining all of this is because I remember when we first met each other, we were both kind of blown away that the other person was, I wouldn't call myself a hardcore gamer. I feel like that's really more reserved maybe for competitive players. I play a lot of video games, but I play primarily retro games that mean a lot to me. So for me, it really is a very, how should I say this? My motives for gaming, it's mostly as a way of experiencing a form of media that's heavily narrative driven. I don't know how really else to describe it other than to say I just like the stories, and it's something that was meaningful to me as a child, and that meaning has carried over into adulthood for me. So I don't know if that necessarily qualifies me as a hardcore gamer, but I would say, unlike some people, I do have a deeper knowledge of video games. And oh, we got a water card. Interesting. It makes sense. We are on the water, but I don't know if anyone really needs this right now. Let me heal up Chen. He is looking so bad, but honestly, I think he's getting the hell out of my party soon anyway, but let's be kind and just top him off before we give him the boot to the butt. What do you guys say? So anyway, I feel like for me, maybe some people would call me hardcore because I do, I guess, admittedly, have a deeper Oh, no, you're kidding. Well, this is not a great way of coming back home. I just wanted to meet up with my mom and show her that I got the fucking weapon. Really, game? And now I still have Chen in my party. Maybe I should have let him go outside because I don't think I can hire inside. Well, friends, I guess we'll just part ways right here. I know, what a weird way to end this. I'm jovially sharing with you guys my gaming personality, I think, relative to some of my gamer friends, and I was about to explain my insane, very funny friend Courtney and the text that she's been spamming me with this morning. But I guess we'll have to save this odd juxtaposition of my weird friends and their misadventures with the drama and bullshit that it looks like is going to ensue as soon as we kickstart episode number 51. So, thank you very much for watching, everyone. My name is Rabbit. This is our run through Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and I am quite happy, as I always express to you guys, to have you all here for the ride. So take care, be good, and I look forward to seeing you here in just a teensy tiny little bit in video number 51.